Hello guys, I just wanted to put up a quick channel update early and show off some airmech games. I'm going to be uploading more of this because I've been playing. I used to play it a ton and I want to get back into it. This game is the first game I played since in about 2 months or so. Really rusty, but I managed to do quite well despite it. And in the future, I'm not sure how I'm gonna commentate these games. I don't know whether I'm gonna cast them, like I tried to do with Dawn of War. Not too good. Wasn't too good at that because there's just so much going on. But this, I might be able to, or it might be live commentary, or it might be just normal post commentary. I'm not exactly sure. But I just wanted to put out a quick channel update because shit has been hitting the fan constantly lately, and you guys could obviously see that in what's been going on with my channel. Also, you may notice that the gameplay has no sound. I turned it off because I was playing music in the background, and it was music that I don't have the rights to, and I don't want to risk any copyright bullshit or piss anyone off. So I just muted it. Might add some music in. I don't know. I'm actually recording the commentary while editing it and everything, so yeah. But anyways, basically my family is a pain in the fucking ass, and if they don't piss me off or interfere in some way, then something else usually does. Typically it's school, unfortunately, and school is probably the thing that is going to plague me for quite a while. I am a senior in high school and it's my last year, of course, and everything, but I have run into a bit of trouble in school. Not really going to go into it. It's really just something stupid, but whatever. I'm not gonna do my best to not let it get in the way of this. The other thing is this channel was never meant to be entirely gameplay, and oh god damn it, just a second. This is gonna desync the clip a bit, so I'm gonna have to end it off about maybe a bit earlier, so just to be safe. Stupid editing was set to clip, so I was playing only a clip and wasn't gonna play the whole thing and fuck everything up. Why you should always pay more attention and double check everything. But anyways, this channel was never meant to be purely Let's Plays and stuff, at least I don't intend it to be now. Initially, I might have, I was never intending to get to the point to make money off this, and I still don't intend to, but in the event I do, I will talk about that in a bit minutes, but I have some plans for that in the event I do. So, unfortunately, it's still just a hobby for me, but at least the Let's Playing is. What I really want to do is there is really nothing that I would be satisfied doing for a career or profession that I could possibly do, especially because NASA is pretty much fucked right now, and it's pretty much the space program is pretty much looking to be as good as dead, so yeah, no chance of that happening. And the only other thing I would be satisfied doing would be working in new media like YouTube or just some other online stuff. And so that's why I've been trying to find time to work with and learn how to use Blender and start my own series and work with and getting Raw Inc., the network I'm helping out with and partially in charge of, get up off its feet and get going. Those are where I intend to make my money, not the Let's Plays or anything, because the Let's Plays contain copyrighted content. That being said, I have been procrastinating and been putting the Let's Plays ahead of learning how to work with Blender, so when shit does hit the fan, instead of using the time I would to learn Blender and start working with it, I've been using that time to record Let's Plays and stuff, usually half of which end up being scrapped due to them being rushed or something else going wrong. Because usually I'm not in a good mood after people interfere, so it doesn't make for good recording. So that's what's been going on with that. That said, if everything goes well by the end of the month, and if I'm able to squeeze in enough time, I should have some practice animations going up and some models and test animations for the series I am working on. As for what I intend to do in the event which will eventually happen, especially if I do these animations, that I start putting ads up on my channel. While I won't be able to disclose the amount due to AdSense terms of use and everything, I will be donating the majority, if not all, of the money from the Let's Plays I do to charity, likely. Though I'll probably be getting I'll also be getting money from the animations. The money from the animations themselves will likely go into my own pocket to help fund my education if I continue to pursue it, and help me just get by and everything. Possibly even move out and all that shit, which would be a fucking dream come true. But for the actual Let's Plays, though, I fully intend that the majority, if not all, of that money will be going to various charities, as well as any money from charity events and tournaments that I host as well. I will be hosting a lot of tournaments with Raw Inc., so yeah. I will also be probably getting paid from the network as well in the event it gets off the ground. So that is the main reason why I intend for the money from the Let's Plays to go to charity. And I'm getting that runny nose I get when I talk a lot, which is really annoying. So, that being said, I've completely lost my train of thought because I was watching the game too much. They nerfed Bucky's a bit, and I think they nerfed them. I can't remember. I think they might have increased the price. And they also nerfed the rockets from the helicopter quite a bit, which bugs me too, because those rockets used to be kinda broken. They had a pretty good range, pretty good damage, pretty good fire rate, and they could outrange anything pretty much. But they were, of course, blue through energy, so they weren't that effective, but they're effective enough. Now I feel like their range has been reduced. Anyways, let's see. So that being said, I will still continue to do my best to get Let's Plays out daily and consistently and all that stuff until I have the animations going and I'm starting to work on the main series. In which case, the episode will probably be the only thing to go up on that day. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? There's about another 20 minutes left in this clip. God. Just too long of a game to put up, and there goes my chair squeaking like a motherfucker. That being said, though, yeah, I've completely lost my train of thought. Okay, I took a quick break to get my thoughts back together, my thoughts really quickly, and I'm probably gonna have to take another one after this, because I didn't get very far. But basically, the animation I've been talking about, I intend for it to have the best quality I can do. And while at the beginning, that probably won't be very much, it will improve greatly as time goes on and as I get better at animating and faster at animating and everything. The first episodes, though, when you start seeing progress in the time between the first actual episode, will be quite long because there is a fuck ton of groundwork to work on. I have to make a model for each individual character, I have to make the actual props, the environments, everything, then I still have to fully write the episode and get the find voice actors and get them going and get the voice acting and all that stuff. So that's gonna slow it down a lot. But once those are done, once I find the voice actors and once I have the models done, it won't be too hard because it would just be I won't have to build new models again or as many new models, and I won't have to hunt for as many new voice actors and everything. Speaking of voice actors, I am looking for a female voice actor or someone who can do a female voice. And if you can do that, then just send me a PM and I'll get to you as soon as I can and see whether you'll be up to it for one of the characters, or if you'll have to wait until until after the first couple episodes and other characters start coming in. As for the plot, I'm not going to spoil much, but it's supposed to be an adventure. The story's supposed to be an adventure theme. I'm taking a lesson from Spice and Wolf, one of my favorite series, if you don't know, and trying to actually keep the action, the combat and violence and everything low, while keeping the action and everything else extremely high, which is really hard to do actually. It takes an amazing writer to be able to do that. I mean, if you don't know what Spice and Wolf is, it's basically an anime about a pagan demigod traveling with a merchant. And there's only, I think, 2 or 3 scenes where there's any real action, like violent action in it. The rest is economics and trading and everything, and amazingly, they managed to get it to be more exciting than virtually any other show I've seen. Exception being other really top tier, what other people consider top tier animes, like Full Metal Alchemist and stuff like that. It's gonna be based on have a lot of theme, and intergalactic space is gonna be a large theme with intergalactic travel and stuff like that. It's going to be more based on exploration than anything else, and exploration is going to play a huge theme, as well as economics. It's also going to be bring up a lot of controversial issues. That's one of the big things I intend for it to bring up, a lot of extremely controversial issues often. There will be stuff on genocide, and a bunch of other extremely controversial topics consistently, and if you're easily offended, it probably may not be a series for you, but I don't really care. I intend for this series to be very controversial and make people talk, as well as be extremely entertaining and extremely fun to watch, of course. That's about all I feel like talking about the series for now, really. If you're interested in voice acting, or if you're a competent animator or anything, again, feel free to let me know. I'll contact you and see whether I could use your help. People may be paid at some point as well for their services. I can't guarantee anything. It's based on how everything with the network goes and how well the series goes. There's a chance that you could be compensated for your role in the development and the production. I am also possibly looking for musicians. I intend to write and compose and play most of the music myself, though I'll be limited to only 1 or 2 instruments, and yeah, that'll also be another thing that may slow it down, getting the music written. I'm not very good at writing music, as you would probably guess. Otherwise, you'd probably see some on my channel. I also don't currently have any instruments, though I do know how to play several, and can easily teach myself several others. Of course, YouTube helps with learning other instruments too, YouTube and the internet in general, so I'm only really limited by my budget, which is quite small, so yeah. Another thing I'd like to bring up, which kind of relates back to my family, I personally intend to, and I'm trying to move out as soon as possible and basically become independent, because I'm sick and tired of my family and the shit they pull, and I can't really get away from that without becoming independent. Now, the problem I run into that is I'd have to get a job, and of course, I still haven't graduated high school. That puts a dent in it. I would either have to I'd probably get a GED and use that. I would probably, in order to move out soon, I'd probably have to drop out of school and put work ahead. Should be fine. I could easily get a GED, no problem. Well, many people don't value it as high as a high school diploma. It is more than it'll work. It will do. And the big thing though is that if I was to do this and I was to try to move out and everything, I would have to spend a lot of time working in order to support myself, and I'd probably be working 2 jobs or so, since I'd likely, even if I was with my friends, I'd probably be working 2 jobs, not dropping, but taking less college classes than I currently am, and just not having a lot of free time. Now, that may actually work in my favor, because lately, especially because I go to an independent study school, I mainly just sit on my ass half the day procrastinating and just doing nothing, and just don't even really, not really doing a whole lot, and having less free time to do may encourage me to do more of it and possibly work faster and all that stuff, so that might actually be better for me. But the other thing is if I was to do this, it would be kind of risky. There's very few jobs in my area, very few available jobs. My sister's only gotten one because she has a contact. Pretty much, my aunt has runs a babysitting company, and she babysits for the regional manager of Jersey Mike's, and so because of that, she was able to pretty much guarantee her a job at the new location. And I kinda don't like doing that, especially because I feel it takes jobs, it prevents people who really want the job and who really try for the job from getting them. Like, there'll be, seriously, how many of you have gone to apply somewhere and just not even gotten called back, and somewhere you really wanted to work or you really needed the work, and someone who's fine, doesn't need the work or anything, gets the job because they know the right person, and you're stuck out of work, possibly even losing your home because of it. So, I really don't like using contacts. If I do need a job badly enough, I have no qualms about going down to the unemployment office and working during the harvest for the fields and getting any assistance I need to cover what I can't pay for from the government until I am able to get a job that I could support myself off of. That being said, it would be quite funny to see a little scrawny white kid like me working in the fields picking berries. That'd actually be that'd be pretty funny. I wouldn't be the white kid I am for long though. I am a 8th or quarter Peruvian, I can't remember. I think I'm quarter Peruvian, so I would tan pretty quickly. Probably. I assume I would. That being said, I burn like an albino. I would probably end up getting melanoma from it, so yeah. So, in the event that does happen, though, and it is not a, and it's, god damn it, what's the word I'm looking for? In the event it does happen, and it's not an ideal situation that I get into, like I am working in the fields and everything, in order to get by, it is likely that this stuff will slow down quite significantly. Again, I'll probably, once I start the animations, that will almost definitely have priority over the Let's Plays, unfortunately. I would, primarily because I'd need to get money get by on my own, instead of making content and funds for charities that I am probably at that point I'd probably be getting a portion of the money back into myself. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. I have yet to decide anything in full. and if I was intending to move out, I would do my best to arrange it with friends so I wouldn't have to pay the full rent. I would probably still take 2 jobs and instead help them through their stuff more, since what I'm going for in college, mainly as a fallback, is astrogeology, because I have a knack for geology, and I just like space, and any chance to work at NASA and go to space, or get involved in going to space for some, in the event that this doesn't work out, I will take, and yeah. So, either this will work out and I'll have the job of my dreams, or I will be stuck studying rocks through telescopes from space, or possibly, because NASA's pretty much dead, there's almost no chance I'll actually get to go to space, so, yeah. Anyways, as you can see in the background of the game, we're looking pretty fucked. We put up a good fight, but yeah, I didn't take any really medium or light tanks, so I couldn't really push very hard. The only tank I had was a Goliath. Otherwise, it was artillery and infantry for the most part. And not expecting the rockets to be nerfed as much as they were. And expecting a bit more support from my teammate, more offensive support. He's playing 2 defensive that round as an offensive mech, but due to the fact that I was expecting more aggressive play from him, it was basically fucked. And here I'm just going for a last attempt at a push, counter push, to try to get them to backpedal and try to possibly even pull the game out of it, back out. And by rushing with Goliaths, and as you're able to see, it did not end well. As you can see, they nerfed the rockets quite a bit. That should have been enough to kill the driller easily. And they gave the Neo? I think they gave the Neo a new ability, which stuns you or something. It's really, really weird and a bit annoying. Actually, really annoying. It's not that powerful though, thankfully. It's mainly just annoying and allows them to snipe a unit or 2. Or even snipe your base if it's low enough health, which sucks. And this chair is loud as fuck. But yeah, so that's generally what's going on in my life and how it's affecting the channel right now. Let's plays have had their priority reduced, the animations have had their priority increased. There you can see how badly the rockets nerfed. They used to home in on that in the air. From that range, I would have been hitting him and nailing him, which sucks. God, I need to get a new chair already. And I've been moving away from the mic. Anyway, so school's basically causing a bunch of annoyances. There's actually a chance that I will be screwed over due to geometry. It's the one thing I cannot learn. I knew how to build a nuke at 8, and how to enrich the uranium at the age of 8, and how to build a nuke. And I knew, I was reading physics books like Stephen Hawking's theory of everything at the age of 10, yet I can't learn simple geometry. It is annoying as hell. Fucking annoying. But yeah, so school's being a pain in the ass, and I do have a backup plan, and a way to get rid of school, but it will put a hit on the channel. There's a chance it'll put a hit on the channel as well. Probably shortening my lifespan just due to stress alone. But who the fuck cares? You guys are here for the content. And yeah, that's the end of the clip. You probably guys won't be able to tell if the audio's been desynced and everything, and it's just gonna continue a bit past. I'm not sure, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys understand what bullshit I have to do. I'm going through, and I'm doing my best to deal with it, and while working on the channel and everything. I'm letting Jason, the or Raw Inc. Gaming, owner of Raw Inc. Network, do most of the work on the network. I feel kind of bad for it, but it's his network. He knows what he wants to do. I mainly help him with the legal stuff and arranging the tournaments and everything. And yeah, so hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully I don't have to drop out and just take a GED and then just straight up join the workforce. I have no qualms with that. Actually, it might even be preferential at this point. I really just need to take a couple days to really think about it and figure out how effective it would be and whether I'd be able to pull it off. And if I could, then if I can and do, you'll hear about it. If I can and don't, you'll hear about it. Because what the fuck else is there to talk about in these channel updates? Because there's not a whole lot going on with the channel. I don't even have 100 subscribers, which I was hoping to have around this point. I was hoping to have at least 100 subscribers. But who the hell cares? I've had a lot of downtime and everything, such as my computer dying and all that crap. As for Let's Plays, I intend to record some Civ 5 after this. Only an hour or two because I need to go do some schoolwork that I have been putting off for quite a while, which is due tomorrow, which will be the day you are seeing this, and all that stuff. So Civ 5 will be coming out. I'll be working on, well, I'll probably record 2 or 3 days worth a day. I don't like recording too far ahead because it prevents me from using your input. And then I will, then I'll spend the next day or two learning Blender, getting some test animation stuff. I'll make like a centipede walking or something, because that seems like it'd be challenging, but simple enough. But not too hard. And then you guys will be seeing that when it's done. And then I'll probably work on making some basic models, doing some test animations with those, getting a feel for the program, uploading those of course so you guys can see my progress, and then making 1 or 2 of the characters and seeing how well the model looks, whether it's in the standards, adding textures to it and everything, seeing whether I could either do good textures myself or use some stylized style which will be acceptable to other people's standards. Anyways, that said, you guys pretty much know what's really going on, and you guys will know why something is happening if it does happen. Like if there's not a lot of videos going out. Oh my god, this shit's fucking loud. I never realized how bad it is until now. But you guys will know what's going on when something does go on, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll post updates to keep you guys updated on what I choose to do. What I end up doing, if I do decide to drop out and go for the GED, I'm pretty much gonna have to move out immediately because my mother is a psycho bitch. So yeah. Which would also really fuck over a lot of people too, because my sister wrecked her car and has to use mine a lot, and my cousin wrecked her car and has to use mine a lot, so yeah. That would really fuck them over. Anyways, I've gone quite a bit over. Guys will definitely hear some music. I think I went over, I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out of this. But again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys continue to enjoy my content and leave feedback. And wish me luck while I go through this bullshit. And if you are interested in helping out in the series at all, in the animated series, feel free to leave a comment or PM me, mention your skills and your abilities, what you're interested in doing. If you're a texture artist, let me know. I could use your help, though you will not really be making the textures, you will mainly be teaching and helping me, because I don't want to rely on a texture artist that could just run out at any moment, and I'll be left fucked and without the ability to make textures and stuff. Which is why I'm also learning how to do everything myself. That's the other big thing. Anyways, I'm actually gonna end it off here after going way over the limit and going over this clip. We're on about 30 minutes. Holy shit. And yeah. So if things slow down, you guys know why. All that stuff. Continue enjoying. I hope you guys continue to enjoy my content. Leave feedback, all that stuff, and I will see you guys next time.